Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16 Sunday. It is about 7:30 in the morning, and it is the 28th of March, and a little bit of a gloomy day is how I would call it outside, but there is our outside weather cam, so it's always great, though. You can kind of check it out. The last time I saw it, there was a lot more snow outside, but the snow has disappeared rapidly in the last week and a half or so, but there you go. There you go. Rob Clark here with you. Good to see you again today here on the 28th of March. And Matthew, this is our last day until May, until Memorial Day weekend.
You could call it the hurrah, if you will?
You could call it a last hurrah.
Yeah,
and of course, it's Sunday, the 28th of March. And Matthew's here, by the way. That was Matthew we just saw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, people are going, who's this guy?
Who is this weird-looking homeless person? Yeah,
If you've been watching, you would know that is Matthew.
Yes, so. if you've done the assignments,
that's
done
right.
the work, done
Who's
the
the guy in the hockey jersey? Billy?
He always looks messy.
Lionel Messi? It's Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi.
But so we're gonna have a good time today. We've got things to talk about. We have stuff to give away, and all that other fun, and start gearing up towards spring. It's kind of fun. So we're going to chat with Spruce Hurricane. Amber Dalton will show what's hot for spring and summer, and has news on Artie Yellowhorse Native American jewelry. Plus, also Great Glen Trails. Lisa McCoy will join us for an update on spring running events and the spring opening of the Mount Washington Auto Road. Plus, watch and win. We've got Bretton Woods lift tickets and a Helly Hansen woman's Lifa Loft ski jacket valued at over $400. Plus, there's a hat in there, too. Not the same one that she's wearing, but that's a nice jacket. That's a nice jacket. We've talked about this before. I have some Helly Hansen products. Oh, there we go. The Chem Pow beanie, regular fit.
Kind of reminds me, and this is, I don't know, so it reminds like the ShamWow man?
ShamWow?
Sham
Pow.
This I would put above the ShamWow.
Yeah, but it's awesome. And as I said, I have some Helly Hansen gear, and I love it. I love all the Helly Hansen gear that I have. So we will give away those things during the program today. We're going to tell you about things going on, and maybe reminisce a little about the winter that has gone by. Look forward to the spring and summer that is coming.
Yes, a healthy one.
Absolutely. So, we never got to do this show last year.
Well, yeah.
We did, I think, the show on the 14th or something like that, or the 15th, and that was the last one, and we were like, wow.
Pretty impromptu lockdown.
But, it's interesting. It's interesting how everything has progressed, but we'll talk about that as a part of our reminiscence segment. But let's check out the weather right now. We've had fabulous weather this week. It has just been unbelievable. Last weekend, beautiful. I was able to get outside, or we were all able to get outside, the Clark family, do some yard work, which I love doing. I love raking the lawn in the springtime. It's always like, it's like you're giving it a back scratch,
It's pretty satisfying.
Yeah, it is, and more than in the fall. The fall is just kind of cleaning up, but in the spring, it's kind of like you're going. And then it's fun on some good days where you look at like the grass, and it might be brown in the morning, and then at night it's green.
Right. Right.
It's like, how'd that happen? So, well, let's get back to the weather map. I digress there. And there is our national weather map. And what's going to happen today is that we will have low pressure. It's going to approach today with rain, heavy at times for most locations. A wintry mix will fall in the mountains. As low pressure passes tonight, winds will increase and become very gusty by sunrise on Monday and continue throughout the day. Excuse me. Fair weather is then expected Tuesday before the next low pressure system moves in to the region for Wednesday and Thursday. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. And you can kind of see those clouds. But look at that, rain mainly after 2 p.m. The rain could be heavy at times. Areas of fog after 3 p.m. High near 40. And southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20. Chance of precipitation is 100%. New precipitation amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 inch are possible. So definitely be aware of that. Tonight, rain mainly before midnight. Rain could be heavy at times. Areas of fog between 9 and 11. Lows around 37, east winds 5 to 10, becoming west after midnight. Chance of precipitating 100%. And new precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. And the fog, because you still have some snow on the ground, Boy, there was some 2 days ago. Wicked
Real
fog.
thick. Real thick.
Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 46, breezy with a west wind 20 to 25, with gusts as high as 45 there on Monday. Monday night, clear with a low around 26, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 10, but they could gust as high as 30 in the overnight on Monday. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 57. Wednesday, 50% chance of showers after 3, but partly sunny with a high near 61. And then Thursday, rain mainly before 3 p.m., high near 49. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 37. So I would say this week's up and down. Like, it's like a roller coaster with, you got sun, you got wind, you got rain, you got cold. Friday, high near 37. Friday night getting down to 20. But then Wednesday, 61. So
love it. That rain we missed throughout the summer is coming back a little bit.
It is, but it's springtime, You
Yes.
want the rain because we need the April showers to bring May flowers. And what do May flowers bring, Matthew?
Allergies?
Pilgrims.
Oh, pilgrims, cool.
Up on the summit today, they'll be mostly in the clouds, becoming in the clouds under cloudy skies. Chance of snow showers in the morning become steady snow, transitioning to a wintry mix or rain. Snow accumulations of 1 to 2 inches possible. Winds 30 to 45, increasing to 45 to 60, with gusts up to 80 miles per hour. There was a gust in the last 48 hours, 124 miles an hour up there on the summit. So a windy weather up there on the summit. So, but so this has been a fabulous winter for skiing. Anybody who had a chance to get out and do skiing was like, the skiing was great. There were a couple. What's going on, Rob? I haven't been here. I haven't been able to talk for like 3 weeks. I just haven't talked at all. But the skiing's been fabulous. A couple iffy days, but mostly it has been a fabulous skiing winter. So credit to Mother Nature. Thanks, Mom. But also to the ski areas. They really did an awesome job in keeping the snow that we had, because we didn't have a lot of snow. I don't think this was an overly snowy winter. But they were able to do that and and get great skiing in both cross country and downhill. So that's a lot of fun. So as a matter of fact, let's take a look, give you an update on what is going on with our snow report. So Cranmore Mountain has closed for the season. They, as they say on their website, thank you to all their pass holders, day guests, and importantly their staff for helping us navigate the truly unique winter. And just what I said, as a friendly reminder, there is no uphill travel allowed now the mountain is closed, so we ask that you respect that. Summer is right around the corner. They're, of course, going to have a lot of great activities going on during the summer. Don't forget the Mountain Adventure Park and the Bike Park. So that'll be happening at Cranmore. But a tip of the hat to Cranmore for a great season this year. Take a look at cross-country conditions and looking at Jackson Cross Country. They are closed, but they offer a courtesy groom. What they do is you don't need a ticket or pass to ski on the open trails. There is no ski patrol. There's no rental shop. The building is closed. The closed trails remain closed. So if it's marked as closed, don't go on it. There is some good snow depth up at Prospect Farm and Carter Notch, so you can get out and do a little bit of skiing. But, beware because I've been doing a lot of walking in the woods. And it's funny, where the path is, it's packed down hard, but you go 1 inch off and you're dropping down, a few inches or more depending on the snow depth. So just be aware of that if you go out and do some skiing. But kudos again to Jackson Cross Country for a great season.
Kudos to everyone. This year's been, with everything else that's going on, we flash back last year whenever we did that last show. I think it was me, Chris, and Hans actually, when it was just like, as the show went on, it was like, this one's closed, this one's closed now. It's like we've come a long way. They got a whole they got a whole season out of us, and they did pretty good.
Yeah, and I think that the protocols that Mountains enacted, kept people safe. And, I'm a believer that I think that there's elements from this winter and this whole last year that we're going to see. We're going to kind of see as part of our lifestyle, which I think could be some good stuff.
We're never going to not hear about this past year for the rest of our lives.
Absolutely. So we'll let you know what's happening at your other favorite ski resorts as we go through the program. But we're going to do a quick watch and win.
Yes.
Talking about ski areas. And Bretton Woods, they are still open. and still doing skiing into April. That's their plan. So tip of the hat to them. Do a lot of tip of the hats today.
Yes.
But Bretton Woods, so I have 2 passes to go skiing to Bretton Woods. You don't even have to qualify. You just have to call and answer our Watch and Win question right now. It's not one of them qualifier ones. It's one of them call now, answer the question, and you win. So you're going to call us at 603-356-6619. That is the number to call.
Yes.
Forbes magazine's current highest paid athlete plays what sport? Would it be tennis? Would it be basketball, soccer, or baseball? Forbes magazine's current highest paid athlete plays what sport?
Obviously, it's an annual income thing.
Right. Not counting. We're probably not counting endorsements.
We
and stuff.
are.
We are counting
Forbes
endorsements.
magazine counts the
Oh,
endorsements.
they count the endorsements. So okay,
This will kind of make a big
so that's where it could change the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Big time.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have the answer for us? Are you there?
Lionel Richie's in my head. Hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking
Is it one of these
for?
answers you're looking for?
Tennis.
So that's interesting. So if it wasn't for the endorsements.
No, yeah, because the number one spot, it's majority endorsements, and the person behind him, it's all salary and like no endorsements. So it's all
Interesting. So that, boy.
And once you figure out who, I don't know.
I think I know who it is.
Once I figured out who it was, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I know. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Is it tennis? Let's see if it's tennis. It is tennis. I guess tennis. And it's Roger Federer.
Roger Federer.
Wow. I did not think. I thought it was going to be
Serena?
Serena.
No,
Wow.
Serena was not on
Interesting.
the top 5.
Interesting. Well, who's on the phone? You got it right.
This is Marianne.
How are you today?
Excellent.
Do you watch much tennis?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's fun. It's fun to watch. So you have won 2 passes to go up to Bretton Woods and do some skiing the rest of the season.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you. So who was next then, Matthew, after tennis?
Oh, what's his name? Ronaldo.
In soccer?
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I'm butchering his name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He, Federer, I think it said, made like $6.3 million just based off his salary, but like endorsements were like $100 million.
Wow. Where is Roger Federer from? Is he Australian?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't remember.
We'll
But
have to look it up.
that's amazing.
Yep.
See, I was thinking it would be Serena.
Yeah.
That Serena would have had the number. That interesting.
I could have sworn it was going to be Messi or Ronaldo, but
Yeah,
just
one
a
of
little
the.
short.
I wasn't even thinking soccer, which is kind of funny because we don't think soccer in the U.S.
Right.
The same way.
It's weird. It's the biggest sport in the world, but not over here.
In the world.
In the world.
Alrighty, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
Cranmore Mountain Resort wants you to enjoy the thrill of winter safely. Some things at the resort are different this year in response to COVID-19, but some things are the same. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place for all ages to learn to ski or ride. And Cranmore's tubing park offers huge thrills off the ski slope. What's different? Passes, tickets, rentals, lessons, and more must all be reserved online in advance. Face coverings are required, and social distancing measures have been implemented. There will be limited access to indoor facilities, and dining options work a little differently this year. Enjoy the most fun on snow by planning ahead. Read need-to-know information at cranmore.com.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour relief. Allegra.
Maybe it's only a feeling, only a dream, only a day trip that lasts long after sundown. Maybe it's only a weekend or a moment. But sometimes, those only things are the only things that matter. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. There's only one.
Now get 0% financing for 72 months on select 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee models. Plus, get no additional charge maintenance with the Jeep Wave Customer Care Program.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time veneers. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Hey, welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. You know what? Let's take a look outside, shall we? And there it is, our North Conway Village live cam right now. Quiet in the village of North Conway at the moment. Just a few cars going by, and maybe some people getting up going, hey, I think I'll go get some coffee.
It was a nice rainy morning. Rainy mornings, they have that smell to them.
They do. And, I woke up this morning and I could hear the rain pitter-pattering on the roof. You know, it's kind of funny, and on the where my bedroom is, there's a little like roof overhang because just the way the house was, it doesn't go straight down. There's a little 1 foot roof ledge or whatever. But it's great because then the rain falls on it, so I get to hear it. So it gives me, it's kind of like an acoustic thing.
It's very nice, actually.
Yeah, I like that. So I love listening to the rain. We talked about this, I think, that in my grandparents' summer house, because it was not insulated, that you could hear all the rain.
Yeah.
I like being in the garage when it rains.
Sounds like heaven, man.
I know.
Very therapeutic.
Hey, but anyway, you can, and don't fear, because you will be able to tune in and check out the White Mountains TV North Conway Village live cam, which is sponsored by Zeb's General Store. You can shop online at zebs.com. And by Cranmore Mountain Resort. Normally, you could purchase your lift tickets and Tubing Hill tickets online, but just go online and check out what's going to be happening at Cranmore Mountain Resort all throughout the summer, so definitely check that out. But you can tune it in. Even though we won't be here, the live cam will be. So unless it goes down. I hope it doesn't go down.
And we'll have people here to fix it when it's
all right, okay. Phew. I was a little bit worried about that. So, hey, I've got a cool prize announcement. And this would be the perfect season to win this.
It's the last weekend for it.
It is? Okay. Oh, that's good to know. You can enter to win a custom titanium Obeast fat bike from Carver Bikes by taking an anonymous 3-minute survey about what TV networks you watch when you're in resort areas. After the survey, you'll be given a link to enter the drawing. Take the survey at resorttvresearch.com/survey. We've linked to it on our homepage of whitemountains.tv, so you can definitely make that easy for you. And wouldn't that be a great bike to go out in right now, especially some of the muddy areas and something like that. But actually, you don't want to go too much. You don't want to go down into the mud, because then it dries. I was going to say hardens. Right. Well, dries and hardens, and then you have these big ruts. So you got to be careful where you go.
Take care of that bike.
Take care of the bike. Take care of the trails, too.
That's right.
So we talked about that. Let's talk about skiing some more, because there is some skiing to be had. And Bretton Woods is open. That's right. They are saying that they've got 34 trails still open, 3 left, 200 acres, machine groomed, and a base depth of 18 to 36 inches. Winds may affect lift operations today. They'll be running the gondola, the LCQ, and the Bethlehem lifts. Please check throughout the morning for updates, though. Grooming will be very limited to preserve the snow, and use caution on ungroomed areas. Lower temps will have some conditions slightly firmer than they have been in the last few days. The terrain park and snowshoe trails are closed for the season. And as a reminder, regardless of whether you received a COVID-19 vaccination or not, the state of New Hampshire still has a mask mandate in effect. So wear your mask there at Bretton Woods. And Bretton Woods requires them to be worn indoors except when seated and eating, and outdoors while in lift lines and riding all lifts. Please continue to maintain a physical distance of at least 6 feet whenever possible. And the ski season has been very successful so far, thanks to everyone's continued adherence to these policies. And they thank everyone for their efforts. So definitely check the great skiing up there. And lift tickets are available all the way, or their dates in April. So definitely check that out. Treetop Sports is having an end-of-season sale. Ooh, you want to get that stuff for next year. Stop into the Base Lodge, check out some great deals on ski attire, treat yourself to a gift, and pick out a new outfit for next season. And sliding over to cross country, Bretton Woods Nordic is closed for the season. So just be aware of that if you're a cross country skier. But the downhill still going strong. I would list it as still going strong.
Yeah, they're the spot that's going to keep going, because they're at the higher elevation, aren't they?
Yeah, a little higher elevation, just a little bit more north. It's amazing. You drive up through the notch different times a year, and at the base of the notch, the top of the notch, it's a different season. So
Crazy.
It's very cool. Very cool. Hey, let's check out what's happening at other ski resorts right around here. And our ski resort, of course, is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
Bros 3D are back. What? You didn't think we were listening? Packed with crunch and that, oof, spicy ranch. Now in 3D.
Resort TV Research wants to know what networks you're watching on television when you're in resort areas. Log on to resorttvresearch.com/survey. Do it from your phone, tablet, or computer and let us know. And we'll enter you into a drawing to win a custom-built Carver titanium bike. Log on, complete the survey telling us what networks you've been watching, and enter to win. That's it. Go to resorttvresearch.com/survey. See site for complete rules.
When pain wears you down, Icy Hot Dry Spray delivers. Feel it working instantly, providing powerful relief to muscles and joints. Icy Hot.
And Icy Hot now has a bold new look with the same powerful relief to help you rise from pain.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like the small town vibe. It's a really friendly place. You know, it's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You know, you feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain State. Just about 8 o'clock here in the morning. Rob Clark is here with you. Plus, we got Matthew in the other room. We're having a good time this morning. There's Matt. Phew, I thought he was going.
Whoa.
There he is. And so we're going to take a look around the White Mountains right now. And as we saw, there's definitely kind of some rain coming down as we speak. But the look around the White Mountains is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And starting off there in Conway, the snow has gone from our view there, but our favorite tree is still there, and but our favorite mountain is gone as we look at this picture. 38 degrees right now in Conway under foggy skies.
Someone came and borrowed the mountain.
I'm just going to borrow this for today. But there is our favorite mountain, and that is 27 degrees up on the summit there. And boy, that's... If a picture could tell 1,000 words,
that's thick.
That's wow. That's cool though too. When was that taken? That was taken at 7 o'clock. So the sun was up. That's eerie. It looks like like the deck of a ship on a foggy night.
I can hear a horn. Yes, I can hear a horn. I love it.
That's really cool. So that is up there on the summit. And then moving back to North Conway, also 38 degrees this morning. A little more action in North Conway Village this morning. And don't forget, you can always check out our live cam anytime you want on whitemountains.tv. And taking a look at what our forecast looks like right now. Today, it is telling us it's going to be raining, is pretty much what it's saying. Rain... mostly, we've got rain now, but we're going to have more of it after 2 p.m., and it could be heavy at times. Areas of fog after 3 p.m., high near 40. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20. Chance of precipitation is 100%. And then Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 57. Wednesday, 50% chance of showers after 3 p.m. And then Thursday, rain mainly before 3 p.m. So it's definitely going to be a rainy week as we move on throughout the week, so in the forecast. Hey, I have an announcement.
Yes?
I do.
Yes, is it a fun one?
It is. It's talking about what's happening April 2nd at Settlers Green. Tea and Tranquility on Friday, April 2nd at Settlers Green. In partnership with the Soaking Pot Infusion Spa, join Settlers Green on the first Friday of every month from April through October for the Tea and Tranquility series. Shoppers are encouraged to visit the new community labyrinth to reflect and relieve stress, followed by a free tea sample at the Soaking Pot from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you arrive at the center of the community labyrinth, you will discover a QR code to unlock a special offer at the Soaking Pot to use for a future visit. Well, that's cool. I don't know if you've checked out the labyrinth. You know, a lot of churches in Europe, you know, the old ones had labyrinths, and you would have to, even though they're like just flat on the ground, but they have a whole...
Labyrinth's a big maze, right?
Yeah, whole meaning to them. So.
Oh, cool.
All right, let's continue with our snow report right now and see what's happening. King Pine is our first ski area to report about, and they have closed for the season. They had intended to be open today, but due to the weather conditions that we have today, they just said, you know what, let's chalk it off a great day yesterday and finish on a high. So again, kudos to King Pine. They got to 100% open this winter, and great snowmaking, great grooming, and great conditions all throughout. And they did a great job with all of their COVID protocols and everything else. So congratulations to King Pine for another great season. Purity Spring Cross Country down there is also closed for the season. And but don't worry, that Purity Spring Resort has lots of things planned for spring and for summer, and then of course for next winter. Absolutely. So definitely keep that in your sights, I guess it would be. So, all right, we're going to take our first qualifier, Matthew, for the women's Alphelia. I'm going to call it, just in case I'm calling it wrong. Leafaloft jacket. It's insulated with Leafaloft insulation, so it's super warm, yet it's also lightweight with excellent ventilation. This jacket packs a big punch for something so light, and so it's perfect for skiers who don't want to pack a lot for long trips away from home. And do we know what size it is, Matthew?
So it's actually an extra small.
It is an extra small,
Yeah,
okay.
So it's not a very common size, but if you are, I don't know.
An extra small.
Yes, get this. I had a boss at my old job who was about...
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they definitely could have used this.
Yes, an extra small, and plus the hat. We've got the great hat that goes along with it. And so we're going to give those away during the day today. So and all you have to do to qualify is to watch and win. You know, so so an extra small woman or a child.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what Chris was
too,
saying, yeah.
We've jumbled up letters below. What Carroll County town can you make out of them? And the number is 603-356-6619.
These always seem more difficult when I make
I got it right away.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's
and
Nashua, right?
yeah. It's Nashua with a silent N. So no. So which Carroll County town can you make out of these letters? So you know, it's kind of one of those things you got to kind of glance at it to do it. Right. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what town this is?
Ossipee.
It is. I'm sure it's Ossipee. Okay, it is Ossipee. I had to confirm that, but it is Ossipee. Absolutely. Hey. Who's on the phone?
Janice.
Hi, Janice. How are you this morning?
I can't complain.
Well, there you go. And you are our first qualifier for the Helly Hansen jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice one. So hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you. So Janice is our first qualifier for the Alfea Leafaloft jacket. So, and it's a neat color too. I like that color. That's
it's a nice red.
You'll be sporting. You know, it's funny. Like it mentions here that it's something so light but perfect for skiers. You know, and those are always great for the edge seasons. You know, fall and spring.
Yes, no, that's a good point. I just didn't know what you were talking about. But now
yeah, because I have a coat that I wear all winter long, but the design of the coat I can actually wear it when it's a little bit warmer and I don't get overheated. So,
Nice.
And then I have my big bulky coat too,
Right.
which is actually my Helly Hansen. That one, the big. It's not bulky. I don't want to say it's bulky, but it's just big and warm. It's
rugged. Yeah.
Rugged. And
It's a rugged
like
coat,
big
man.
hug. So.
Yes.
All right. So coming up on the program, we're going to be chatting with Amber Dalton, and she's going to show us what's hot for spring and summer, and has news on the Artie Yellow Horse Native American jewelry. Plus, also Watch a Win and the Observatory will report when we return.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Baby, just to let me down. Let me down.
And mess me around.
And worst of all,
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Let us travel to the snowy summit of Mount Washington and say a hearty good morning to Rebecca. Rebecca, how are you this morning?
We're doing well this morning. And yourself?
I am doing very well. And we looked at the photo, and it's an interesting photo. Is it ice? Is it rime ice? What is it?
It's kind of a combination of both. We haven't had any actual precipitation yet this morning, although it's expected to begin here soon. But it's mostly been just kind of a very dense rime ice at the moment.
Wow.
And that's definitely, I think, what we're kind of expecting. But it's that time of year where temperatures are such that we could get a bunch of snow out of this, we could get a bunch of rain out of this, or we could get that really sloppy mix out of this. So it's just going to be an interesting next 24 hours.
Absolutely. Well, what's your forecast for up there?
So forecast for here on the summit today, we're going to be in the clouds. We'll have that snow shower starting this morning, then kind of transitioning to the wintry mix and rain. Temperatures around 30 degrees. Winds are going to still be 30 to 45 this morning, 45 to 60 this afternoon, and gusting up higher. Tonight, we'll start to see those winds continuing to increase up towards the 65 to 85 mile per hour range with gusts over 100. But for tomorrow is really when we start to see those gusts kicking up for us. So temperatures will be in the lower teens, decreasing down to the middle single digits, winds west shifting northwest 60 to 80, and then increasing to 90 to 110 with gusts up to 130. So definitely going to be very cold and windy. Snow showers should transition back over this evening into the early morning hours tomorrow, and then start to taper off where we actually clear tomorrow night. So overall, it's just going to be an interesting next 24 hours here on the summit.
It definitely sounds like that, but we're going to have it kind of interesting down here too, I would imagine.
Yeah, so down in the valley, you guys today are kind of looking at the rain in the morning, rain in the afternoon, depending on where your temperatures go. Right now, they're predicted for the upper 30s, so it should stay in that range. However, overnight, they might drop down a little bit more to where you could see kind of a mix. And then for tomorrow, you start to clear back out, partly sunny, chance of snow showers in the morning, but then by tomorrow night, in the clear, in mid-20s for temperature.
Yeah, it's. We've kind of had a roller coaster these last few weeks with some super beautiful days and then some iffy days.
Yeah, as they say, March is kind of like a lion, and I think this year it's definitely living up to that moniker.
Absolutely. Well, Rebecca, you have a great time up there on the summit, and we won't be chatting with you for a couple months, but next time we chat with you, we'll be talking about sun and 70-degree temperatures. Well,
sounds perfect.
60-degree temperatures up there, probably. So.
Sounds excellent.
Absolutely. Rebecca, you have a great day, and take care.
Bye.
And so finding out the full scoop of the forecast up there, and you can go to mountwashington.org anytime you want to find out what is going on. So if you're not able to tune in with us, just go to mountwashington.org and see what the wind speeds are and the weather is up there. And especially as we get into spring, people are going to start traveling up there. The auto road will be opening up soon, and then you'll have a chance to go to the summit of Mount Washington and enjoy it. So I always enjoy the summit of Mount Washington. So
it's an incredible place.
It is. It is home of the world's worst weather.
And it's all ours.
It's ours.
Ours.
Absolutely. Hey, I got some info.
Yes.
Got some info. So we have a winner. We have a winner in the 2021 Valley Mister Pageant. Over $29,000 was raised for local nonprofits by the 11 men who competed. Presented by the Mount Washington Valley Promotions, the Collaborative, there we go. Collaborative fundraising event was hosted virtually by Valley Vision Channel 3. Each man was scored in an interview, runway, and prepared speech by a panel of judges. In addition, each was asked to collect funds for his chosen nonprofit. Those figures were factoring into the final score. At the end of the pageant, Clay Groves, representing White Mountains Pride, was the winner. Congratulations to Clay. And he celebrated the next day by getting a haircut. So,
did he actually?
Yeah, he started growing his hair last year with the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And then cut it back to normal Clay length. So,
well, Clay, man, I liked the hair.
There you go.
It's
Well,
good hair, man.
Congratulations, Clay, and congratulations to Mount Washington Valley Promotions for putting on another great event and for raising lots of money for local nonprofits. So, thumbs up.
Someone's got to do it.
There you go. Hey, let's take a peek at ski areas just to keep you updated on what is happening at ski areas. And starting off with Cranmore Mountain, they are closed for the season. Had a great season, and everybody worked so hard, the staff and the skiers and everybody involved to really put on a great season at Cranmore Mountain. So I look forward to hearing about their summer activities coming up soon. And looking at cross-country conditions, Jackson Cross Country is closed, but they have offered a courtesy groom. You don't need a ticket or pass to ski on the open trails. There's no ski patrol, and there is no rental shop. The building is closed. If it is a closed trail, it remains closed, so please do not go onto those. There's good snow depth at Prospect Farm and Carter Notch. Of course, have caution when you go out on the trails, but have a great time, and thanks to Jackson Cross Country for that.
Europe.
Let's take another qualifier. They'll join Janice, who was our first qualifier, for the Women's Althea Lifa Loft Jacket. And it's insulated with Lifa Loft insulation, so it's super warm, yet also lightweight with excellent ventilation. The jacket packs a big punch for something so light, and it's perfect for skiers who don't want to pack a lot for long trips away from home. It is a size extra small. Extra small. Not extra small, but extra small. So, it's kind of funny. You have extra large and extra large and extra large, but they don't do that on the small end.
I feel like I've seen an extra small.
Really?
I feel like it. It's very American of us to not have that, though.
Yeah, it would be true. That's true. But you can qualify for this great jacket and hat when you call the number 603-356-6619 and tell us what fish this is right now.
Right now.
Tell us what fish this is.
Por favor.
Good morning. Do you know what kind of fish this is?
I'll take a guess. How about a pike?
Is it a pike? No, not a pike today.
It is a common fish.
It is a common fish, however. A common fish up here, Matthew?
Yes.
Common fish. It's a nice looking fish.
It is a nice looking fish.
Very nice fish. Good morning, White Mountain today. What kind of fish is this?
Is that a trout?
Is that a trout?
There's maybe a little more specificity.
Do you have a specific type of trout?
Rainbow trout?
Is it a rainbow trout?
I'm very happy.
It is?
You got it, yeah. It's a rainbow trout.
I didn't know there was a rainbow trout. I know there was a rainbow something.
Oh,
rainbow trout. Look at that.
Rainbow trout.
Wow. Who's on the phone?
Hi, my name's Gail.
Hi, Gail. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Gail, do you fish?
No, I don't fish.
Well, kudos to you for realizing that was a rainbow trout.
Thanks.
Wow. I guess if you look at it, you go, yeah, that's a rainbow trout.
There's a little reflection on the...
Yeah, you can see the rainbow pattern. That's a good-looking fish. Good-looking fish. And so, Gail, you are our second qualifier for the jacket, for the Helly Hansen Lifa Loft jacket.
Thank you.
And we'll get some more information from you, and we're going to take some more qualifiers, of course, during the program. And there you go. I wonder if you can go fishing in your Lifa Loft jacket.
I bet you can.
You probably can. Why not?
You can go fishing wearing anything, man. Go fishing wearing an astronaut suit.
That'd be fun.
Yes, it would.
Hey, speaking of fashion, we're going to be back in a minute. We're going to find out more about fashion with Amber Dalton and Spruce Hurricane.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
I saw them out of the corner of my eye. Just a blur when they jumped the median. There was nothing I could do. She's safe because of our first Outback. And our new one's even safer.
Welcome to the 2020 Subaru Outback, an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, the highest level of safety you can earn.
Get 0% for 63 months on select new 2021 models, now through March 31st.
You're on it. You may think you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease, but could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And Jardiance lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
We're committed to making Jardiance available and affordable. With our savings card, eligible patients pay as little as $10.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today, here on White Mountain TV 16. 38 degrees outside under rainy skies. And that's kind of what we have in the forecast for today. For the day today is what I meant to say. But you know, it's a good time of year, or a good time of day, whatever you want to say it, to go and visit Spruce Hurricane right here in North Conway Village. And we've missed having Amber here on the program throughout the winter, because usually she comes in and shows some great stuff to us. But Chris Prue had a chance to chat with Amber, and she's letting us know what's up and coming at Spruce Hurricane.
Hey everybody, it is Chris. You're watching White Mountains TV, and it's springtime, and time of year when our thoughts turn to wearing lighter clothes, feeling good, looking good, And for advice on that, we turn to our fashion expert, Amber Dalton, who is joining us from Spruce Hurricane. Amber, how are you doing today? Hey.
Great, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for joining us remotely. Tell us what's going to be in style this year for fashion.
Well, as always, it's a little bit all over the place at Spruce Hurricane because we're so diverse in the tastes that we love here. But you'll see some kind of boho vibe, a little bit of tie-dye, lots of denim. There's a big trend in sleeve detail this year, so a little bit of a flutter sleeve or a poof sleeve, something like that is a trend to look out for. But the trend at Spruce Hurricane is always great fashion that is not so trendy that you'll only wear it for a season and forget it. These are pieces that you invest in and enjoy for many years to come.
That's fantastic. I imagine there's some pent-up demand out there. I know you were actually fairly busy during the pandemic, and you made a lot of accommodations for people, whether it was curbside, pickup or over the phone shopping, things like that.
Yep.
But still, a lot of us have been sitting around, haven't really dressed up to go anywhere in the past year or so. So I think this is the spring and summer to head into Spruce Hurricane and refresh your look.
Absolutely. We're all so anxious to meet with friends and have summer barbecues and family outings that I think it will be a big rush to come in and find new things. The trend this year will definitely be about making yourself feel good. And at Spruce Hurricane, of course, we believe that a little shopping trip is definitely retail therapy.
All right. And of course, Amber is always dressed to the nines, looking fantastic, representing Spruce Hurricane. It is her wardrobe as well. She's not just, as the famous saying once goes, I'm not only the owner, I'm also a client.
Right.
That, of course, being her words. Let us talk a little bit about Artie Yellow Horse. So in addition to fine clothing fashions, you also carry just beautiful jewelry at Spruce Hurricane. And Artie Yellow Horse is one of the jewelers that you feature there. She is coming back to Spruce Hurricane after a year off.
Yes, we love the Yellow Horse family and their beautiful handcrafted jewelry. They are Navajo from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And for, I don't know how many years it's been now that Artie makes a trek to the east to visit some of her other friends at different galleries and shops. Obviously, last year was a different story and we didn't get to see her, but she is making a return. I just got off the phone with her a few days ago. It's May 21st and 22nd. She'll be here for a trunk show. And what that is that she brings literally a trunk load of beautiful handcrafted sterling silver jewelry. You will find it in our store year round, but this is a special opportunity to meet the artisan and to see a much wider range of her collection, which includes beautiful turquoise, lapis, spiny oyster, all kinds of amazing stones, hand set in sterling, and just really special collector pieces.
All right. And it'd be a great time to shop at Spruce Hurricane because I know a lot of your apparel really goes well with the jewelry that she makes. And that's, I think, one of the problems when you're shopping for accessories. If you're shopping in a vacuum, you look at it in the store and you say, oh, this looks great. And then you get home and it doesn't go with anything that you own. So you can go to Spruce Hurricane and really kind of put an outfit together, match your jewelry with your apparel, and you'll have a great outfit for the summer.
Absolutely. And we encourage you to bring in something that maybe you already have in your wardrobe and you're trying to make it work or to refresh it for the season. So don't hesitate to bring in an item that you already own. It could be from anywhere, but we'll find something to pull it together for you. And that's just fun. And we're here to have fun and help you feel good about yourself when you walk out the door.
All right. We're speaking with Amber Dalton, the owner of Spruce Hurricane, the place where you go for mountain chic. I believe you've coined that term, Amber, located right in North Conway Village across from Schuler Park. With the upcoming Easter holiday, what are your hours? And going forward, what are your hours now that the winter season is winding down?
Well, currently our hours are 10 to 5 daily, closed on Mondays. And that will probably continue for a while. It's always best to check in either by phone call, 603-356-3854, or you can always stay up to date on what's happening through our Facebook or Instagram pages. And that's also a great way to see what current merchandise is in as well. For the Easter holiday, we will be closed on Easter Sunday and then the Monday as well. So a little long weekend there. But typically it's going to be 10 to 5 closed on Mondays.
All right. Before we say goodbye, as we were prepping for this interview, you said you might have a couple of things you wanted to show off. Do you have any hot items, hot picks you want to show our audience?
Sure. One of the things that I thought was just so easy and fun, and ladies, we all feel good in black, but we need to add some color in our lives. So this has a beautiful tropical print, but it's got that black background to make us feel a little more confident. It has pockets. We all love pockets. And it's actually reversible. So underneath this, you have a solid black dress as well.
Oh, wow.
Really fun, easy. It is super soft and comfy. Anybody who is going on some travel this spring, this is a great piece to take with you. So I think that's a fun one. What else can I show you? Okay. I also think this is adorable. Nice little tribal print here. Some little detailing. Again, it's got that black trim, so we can always put it back to our black bottoms and feel comfortable in that. It's also going to be great with khaki or white as you head further into the season. This is a great piece that you can wear now, layer a sweater or a denim jacket over it with your black bottoms, and it'll give you a touch of spring as we go forward.
I love it. Amber Dalton, the queen of fashion and the creator of Mountain Chic in North Conway Village, owner of Spruce Hurricane. Amber, those are two great items, and I am taking notes because I can picture a few of the women in my life who would look great in both of those. So,
excellent.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us joining us today. And folks watching, if you like that look that Amber was just showing you, there is so much to explore over at Spruce Hurricane. Go on over and check it out. And if they have questions, Amber, where can they reach you?
Easiest thing is to just give me a call, 10 to 5 here at Spruce Hurricane, 356-3854. You're happy to email me, sprucehurricane@yahoo.com, or send a message through our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram.
All right. It's been a long winter, and every time I talk to you, Amber, I feel like you bring the sunshine. You bring the spring and the summer. The colors bloom. And I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for spring and summer now. So thank you.
You're welcome. And for anybody who's still looking for some great winter bargains, there are definitely some amazing prices on what's left over from our winter collection as well, too. So a little bit of everything.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today, Amber, and we'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate it, Chris.
All right. And you are watching White Mountains TV.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Winter weather, outdoor activities, and indoor heat can be harsh on your skin, hair, and body. Here are 3 spa retreats which soothe, replenish, and restore, all in one location. Facework Skincare Boutique pampers, nourishes, and balances your skin using advanced rejuvenation procedures including cupping, extraction, and glycolic peels. Try their soothing pedicures, brow and lash tinting, and waxing for healthy, relaxing results in their hygienic setting. Color Bliss is an intimate hair care salon serving one customer at a time in a safe, relaxing, sanitized space. In-depth consultations combined with expert color and styling techniques developed through 30 years of experience and training to deliver satisfying results. You'll love your hair. Advanced Skincare Center offers the most effective treatments available, including old therapy and cool sculpting, microneedling, and intense pulsed light treatments for hair removal, sun damage, and spider veins. With over 20 years of experience, they'll help you look and feel your best. FaceWorks, Color Bliss, and Advanced Skincare are located at 2977 White Mountain Highway, across from Delaney's. Call today for your special treatment.
Walter, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? World's strongest man, Martins Litzis, to help you break down boxes?
What am I gonna do to you, Box? Let me break it down for you. Oh! You're going down! Down to the recycling center!
Hey, thanks, Martins.
You're welcome.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Doritos 3D are back. What? You didn't think we were listening? With more crunch and delicious chili cheese nacho flavor. Now in 3D.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Walk to ski trails at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Sparkling clean, spacious suites are perfect for families and couples. Rooms feature private kitchens and access to on-site amenities like outdoor hot tubs, indoor swimming pool, cross-country ski and snowshoe trails, and sleigh rides. Book your winter getaway. Prices start as low as $99 per night. Go to amv.vacations.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. About a little bit before 7:40 in the morning. A rainy morning out there in North Conway. That's our North Conway Village live cam, of course, with orange cars driving by. And, it's a nice shot. Picturesque North Conway Village. Always a nice spot. And by the next time we tune in live, there'll be, the trees will be in full bloom and everything else. But, of course, you can tune in anytime you want to our North Conway Village live cam right there. Rob Clark here with you on this Sunday morning, March 28th. Matthew is here this morning, too.
Yes.
And hearty good morning to Matthew.
Good morning to
you,
Rob.
And we're having a fun time. We're reminiscing about the past year and also looking forward to the spring because this is our last show until Memorial Day weekend. So we will miss you. And we'll miss getting up early on Sunday mornings and coming in. But it's always so much fun. I love coming in and just chatting and see what's going on in the Mount Washington Valley. As you know, as you guys who've watched me for enough years know that my feelings towards the Mount Washington Valley in this area are quite strong. I love this area. And all we have to offer, both natural and man-made. So we have so many opportunities right here. Just go out your door and boom, you're skiing or you're bike riding or you're hiking or you can go swimming. You can do all these things and go shopping and get food and get entertainment and go to attractions. All these things are right here. So I think we're in a great spot. So I always like to I tell people that. I say don't start asking me what I think about the Mount Washington Valley unless you have a half hour because I'm going to start spouting off.
It's incredible, man.
Yeah.
It's and I'm going to use the word, And I'm using it in the sense that my college philosophy professor used it, and I think another philosopher used it, and I can't think of their name, obviously. But the place is, it's romantic, not in the lovey-dovey sense, but in the traditional, just like it's picturesque. It's got everything you need and then some. And it's just, I don't know, man. This place is special, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, as my wife always says when, we go for hikes or drive somewhere, she's like, and we live here.
Right.
And it's great. And then, and I know a lot of people live here, and then a lot of people visit here. And why not? Why wouldn't you visit here? Because it's such a great spot. So it's great. And we're glad that you're tuned in here to Outside TV. I've been doing this now for 11 years. Hard to believe. So it means half my life I've been doing this.
Yes.
You're older
than me, man.
Have Matthew's life. And it's just so much fun because it kind of keeps me going with what's going on. And I have a lot of people, friends and people who I meet on the street, so to speak, who say it's great because they can find out what's going on right here on Outside TV. So it's so much fun. So we're glad to be here. And glad that you tune in with us each and every week. So let's check a look at the weather and see what we're going to have today. And there is our national weather map that we have right now. Low pressure is going to approach today with rain. It's going to be heavy at times. A wintry mix will fall into the mountains, and as low pressure passes tonight, winds will increase and become very gusty by sunrise on Monday and continue throughout the day. Fair weather is expected Tuesday before the next low pressure system moves into the region for Wednesday and Thursday. So what we have going on today is rain, mainly afternoon. The rain could be heavy at times. Areas of fog after 2 p.m., so be aware of that. Highs near 40 degrees. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20. Chance of precipitation is 100%. Tonight, rain, mainly before 11 p.m. The rain could be heavy at times. Areas of fog between 8 and 10. Lows around 37. East winds 5 to 10, becoming west after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 20%. Chance of precipitation is 100%. Monday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 46. Breezy with the west winds 20 to 25 with gusts as high as 45. And Monday night clear with a low around 26. West winds 10 to 15, increasing to 5 to 10 after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30. So there could be some freezing on Monday nights. I think that's something to definitely, because we're going to have probably some still wetness, so be aware on the roads and such. And moving out towards Tuesday, sunny with a high near 57. Wednesday, 50% chance of showers after 2, but a high near 61. And then Thursday, rain likely mainly before 2 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 49. So, up and down, up and down. Up on the summit of Mount Washington, they are definitely going to be kind of in a wintry mix up there. They'll be mostly in the clouds, becoming in the clouds under cloudy skies. Chance of snow showers in the morning, becoming steady snow, transitioning to a wintry mix or rain. Snow accumulations of 1 to 2 inches are possible. Winds 30 to 45 miles per hour, increasing to 45 to 60, with gusts up to 80 later on in the day up there on the summit. So be aware of that. And coming up on the program, Lisa McCoy is going to be chatting about Great Glen Trails and about what they have coming up with their spring running events and also the spring opening of the Mount Washington Auto Road. Plus, we're continuing with our Watch and Win. We have the great women's why do I have trouble with this? Althea Lefa Loft jacket, the Helly Hansen jacket, and we're going to give that away at the end of the program. Very stylish, very stylish. And there is still skiing afoot. So let's take a look at some of the skiing we have and take a ride up to Bretton Woods, up the road to Bretton Woods. 34 trails are open, 3 lifts, 200 acres machine groom. And they're still skiing on a base depth of 18 to 36 inches. And don't fear if you haven't gotten tickets yet. You can still get tickets through April or into April. So just go to their website and see what is available for you right there. Winds may affect lift operations up there. They're going to be running the gondola, the LCQ, and the Bethlehem lifts. But check throughout the morning for updates, probably throughout the day. Grooming will be limited to preserve snow. Please use caution on the ungroomed areas. And lower temperatures have conditions slightly firmer than they have been in the last few days. The terrain park and snowshoe trails are closed for the season. And don't forget that COVID-19 precautions are still in effect. Bretton Woods requires masks to be worn indoors except when seated and eating, and outdoors while in lift lines and riding all lifts. So please continue to keep a physical distance of at least 6 feet whenever possible. So that's happening up at Bretton Woods. Bretton Woods Cross Country is closed for the season, but what a great season they had up there. And, of course, they'll be doing stuff. They're always doing stuff, cross-country areas. I love it. Grooming trails, making new trails, grooming in the, cutting down branches and such like that style. So, all right, so that is what's happening there. And I want to let you know about what's going on with the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. That's right. Each year, the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce's Business to Business Expo offers the largest business networking event in New Hampshire's North Country. This year, the Business to Business Expo, dubbed Expo 21, is going virtual, offering 2 days of workshops, presentations, and a virtual exhibit hall for networking with businesses throughout the Mount Washington Valley. It is free to attend and promises to deliver resiliency and continuity that businesses have missed throughout the past year. Across both April 21 and 21st, make sure to catch presentations on topics such as addressing racism, networking, YouTube marketing, and tourism forecasts. More information on whitemountains.tv under news. So definitely check that out with Expo 21. Some really neat ideas that they have going on for the Expo for the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. So, and shall we take another qualifier for our watch and win?
I think so.
I think so. The woman's Althea Leafa Loft jacket insulated with Leafa Loft insulation, so it's super warm, yet also lightweight with excellent ventilation. The jacket packs a big punch for something so light, so it's perfect for skiers who don't want to pack a lot for long trips away from home. Plus the hat, too. We had a picture of the hat. We didn't show that. And a nice hat to go along. Hat to top it off. There we go. So we'll take another qualifier to join Janice and Gail, who are our first qualifiers. It's an extra small, by the way. Just want to point that out. You'll call us at 603-356-6619 and identify the New England set film based off its description. Try to see how quick I'll get it. When a killer shark, okay, I know it, unleashes chaos on a beach community, it's up to the local sheriff, a marine biologist, and an old seafarer to hunt the beast down.
Yes.
But you know what? They're going to need a bigger boat. So let's see if anybody knows it. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, that would be Jaws, filmed down in Cape Cod.
Absolutely. Jaws is the answer. And who's on the phone?
This is Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, how are you today?
Oh, doing good.
Good.
It's not as good as yesterday, but
no, not quite. Yeah, what do you got planned for today?
Oh, I don't know. Not much.
Not much.
Not too much in the rain.
Yeah, but it's a good day. Relaxing, sit and look out the windows. So you could watch Jaws, actually.
Oh, absolutely.
That might be a good idea. Hang on the phone, we'll get more information from you. So, of course, 1975 Jaws, taking place in Amity, which, of course, didn't truly exist. But what a great movie. I remember when I was a kid, back when I was a kid. So we wanted to go see it, and every time we would go, it would be sold out.
Really?
And so I didn't see it until late summer, early fall, because I could never go see it. And then... and I kind of was glad because then we went to my grandparents in Maine, to the ocean, so I'm kind of glad I didn't watch Jaws. But my favorite Jaws watching experience was in college, where they showed Jaws but projected it on a screen at the swimming pool.
Oh, wow.
So you sat there with your legs in the water or swimming in the water while watching Jaws, and it was cool.
That sounds really cool, man.
And, I've watched it recently. I watched it within the last couple of years, and it holds up. It really, it's a classic, and it's just the stylized filmmaking and everything else. It's if you've never seen it, you got to see Jaws.
Spielberg's one of the best.
Yeah, the first blockbuster,
yeah,
first summer blockbuster,
according to Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, and it is. It's just I don't want to say it's a fun movie but it is. It's just all the and then when you've watched it, as many times that I have, all the things that you pick out, the clouds and everything else. And of course, the great story behind Jaws, too, not Jaws the sequel, was that the mechanical shark didn't work.
Right.
They had problems with it, so that's why you don't see it till the end of the movie. So it built up the tension, and I'm glad you never saw it.
That's the blueprint for like all major horror movies nowadays.
Right.
You don't ever really see what's chasing you until the very end, you know?
Yeah, Alien was the same thing.
Yeah. They said it. They said it.
But and just there's so many great lines in Jaws. Just it's a fabulous movie. But anyway, so we've got 3 qualifiers now for you got to chat with Jerry to get all the info for the coat. We're going to give that away at the end of the program. But right now, let's take a look at what's happening at our favorite ski areas. Presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
Doing what we love can be painful. Aspercreme works fast and lasts, so you can keep doing what you love. Aspercreme now has a new look. Same pain-fighting power.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
The thing about freedom is, freedom has no limits. There's no such thing as too many adventures or too many unforgettable moments. There will never be too many stories to write or too many memories to make. But when it comes to a vehicle that will be there for it all, there's only one. Jeep.
Hey, Ratchets, look! I'm you!
Jake from State Farm. You couldn't find a stand-in who looked anything like me?
Have you seen mine?
It's like looking in a mirror, right? Now that one makes sense.
Look, guys, I don't even have a stand-in.
Of course you do. Hold on, is that Drake?
That's right. Drake from State Farm. Like a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. Stand-ins don't have lines. Oh, okay. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Let us chat. Chris chatted with Lisa McCoy from Great Glen Trails, finding out about all things Great Glen. So let's tune in now and see what she had to say.
Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Peru, and it is time to talk about spring and summer at Great Glen Trails and the Mount Washington Auto Road. And here to help us out with that, it's Lisa McCoy. Lisa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for having me on.
It is our pleasure. Now, as we record this, Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center has just closed for the winter for cross-country skiing. Tell us what that means to you guys.
We have. It's a little sad to, come to the end of the season. Amongst the staff, we always kind of joke, it's like the end of summer camp. We're just kind of like everyone, the majority of summer staff or the winter staff, seasonal staff goes home for a period of time, and the rest of us office folks are kind of left staring out the window. But it means that the trails are closed. And even for pass holders, people going out on trails, I'm very sorry, but you can't go out skiing anymore at Great Glen Trails. No snowshoeing, no walking on the trails, because if you go out walking on the trails right now, you can do some damage to the gravel, and that makes more work for us in the spring when it melts. So please, we love you, but please don't come.
All right. And for those who don't know, Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center is right at the base of the Mount Washington Auto Road up in Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire. I saw some photos on Facebook of the staff up there, including yourself, enjoying every last bit of winter that you could with a final ski on the trail system. But it looks like now we are looking forward to spring. So you mentioned stay off the trails so that you can get them ready for spring. What kind of activities happen at Great Glen Trails in the spring and summer?
So in the spring and summer, we convert all our trails, like beautiful carriage roads, become biking trails, walking trails, running trails. And of course, we have single track for mountain biking. You can run and walk. Some 45 kilometers of trails here. And it's roughly 20K. That's the kind of beautiful carriage road. And then around another 15K, that's the, single track off in the woods. And it doesn't cost once we're open, I should say, it doesn't cost anything to walk or to bike here. And dogs are welcome in the summer and the spring and the fall, unlike in the wintertime. And so, yep. But when you're biking, we ask that you don't bring your dog, because we do ask that they stay on a leash. So biking with a dog can be a little challenging. And when you're biking on our trails, you would need a trail pass.
Okay, easy enough. And one of the more scenic trail systems, of course, anywhere in the east, because you're right at the base of the northern presidentials. And of course, it's also one of the things I love about Great Glen Trails is the wildflowers, the lupin and everything else that blooms in the fields there. Such a spectacular place to walk around in the spring.
It is. It's absolutely beautiful, kind of in all seasons. You get that kind of early season in the spring series in particular, around May, June. All the little lady slippers pop out and all the little mini wildflowers that come. It's just a spectacular time to be here. And then throughout the summer, like you mentioned, the lupins, and then the huge, big, like cone flowers come out, and it's a beautiful place. And of course, all the wildlife. We have a very active beaver out. If you have good eyes, you can go right around the kind of swamp area and see all the work that the beaver has been doing. And kind of to our chagrin a little bit, because they make a bit of a mess.
Beavers do have a mind of their own. They have their own plans, regardless of what yours are. They're going to do something a little bit different. Let's talk about your spring series, because you guys do have a series of outdoor events, and I've got some fitness goals that I'm going to use Great Glen Trails events as a way to achieve those goals this spring and summer. So tell us a little bit about what you have coming up.
So it's exciting because, I think it's May 13th is the beginning of our spring series. And you can run, walk, or stroll, however you want to do it. And we have a mini course, a short course, and a long course. And the mini course is usually about 1 mile. And then the short course is usually about 2 miles. And the long course is about 4.5 miles. Sometimes 3.5. Kind of all depends on what our course aficionado Eli kind of cooks up out on the trails. And it makes use of both the carriage roads that I mentioned, kind of wide, nice gravel carriage roads, and some single track as well. So Chris, I'm looking forward to seeing you here. It's a 6-week series. And so you can join up online right now. There's no online registration fees, of course, because of COVID. So you can register online and then you're ready to go.
That's fantastic. And then you have a bigger race coming up. I believe it's in June, called the Black Fly in My Eye race. Tell us what that is.
Yes, it's a trail run and relay. So it's a 10-mile trail run, and it uses 3 loops on our trail system. So 3 distinct loops, and each has their own kind of unique challenges, including one that has like a little river crossing. But not to worry, it's we do put up a hand line, and it's right at the end, so you have a chance to take your shoes off, once you're finished. And last year we changed up the format, or maybe it was a year before, because last year was canceled. We changed up the format. So if you don't want to do all 10 miles, you have 2 options. You can run it just 1 loop as a solo 3-mile entry. You just come and you do 1 loop is 3 mile, or you get 2 friends and you do it as a relay. So each team member would do 1 of the 3 loops. And so
sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a fun event. Yep. Good. We look forward to seeing you here, Chris.
I'm still not sure whether I'm going to be doing the 10-mile or a third of that 10-mile, but
sure.
Either way, I think having a relay race could be a lot of fun, because I know just spending a day up at Great Glen Trails with friends is a lot of fun too. So you could relax with them after it's all done, enjoy the sunshine, the mountains, and maybe a lunch as well. So
yeah, and usually we have a little barbecue after. We're trying to figure out, kind of with COVID protocols, how we manage food prep service. So we're just still working on a couple details, but nonetheless, I think we always have a little outside festivities in our courtyard, kind of overlooking the White Mountains and the Great Gulf Wilderness. So it's certainly a beautiful race to participate in, 10 mile or 3.
Great. Let's talk a little bit about the Mount Washington Auto Road. So now that Great Glen Trails is closed, you guys are working on clearing the Auto Road of snow, which is always a daunting task every spring. You always post pictures of these, 30-foot snow drifts towering over the road. What's the timeline for that? When can people expect to be able to drive up the Auto Road?
Well, it's all up to Mother Nature. So right now, I can tell you we're right at 2 miles. So we've cleared up to the 2-mile mark. So we've already made progress. But it does look like it's going to get cold in the forecast the next couple days. So who knows what Mother Nature will bring. And if there's more snow on the way, it just means kind of we clear and then it snows and then we clear. And we do our best to open it up. At the final, the latest it would ever be would be Memorial Day weekend. But we always aim to get open, at least to drive yourself, usually mid-May. And if it's early May, that's great. And we'll publicize and let people know, kind of give an update on our Facebook page of our progress, and how high up we get to go.
Right. So if there are people wondering, they want to spring ski in Tuckerman Ravine, can I drive the Auto Road in the month of April? More than likely, the answer is no. You're going to have to hike.
You're going to have to hike. Maybe you can ski the snowfields once we open the road, but usually you can't connect down to Tuckerman at that time of year. So you're going to have to hike to go to Tuckerman.
All right. We are talking with Lisa McCoy of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center and the Mount Washington Auto Road. Lisa, before we let you go, I just wanted to ask quickly, 24 Hours of Great Glen mountain bike race, is that still on for this summer? What's the latest on that?
It is still on, and the field is, I would say, it's full. Okay. We do have a small waiting list, but we're trying to see if we can sneak a couple more folks in. But the majority of people have deferred from last year's cancellation. So I would say we're full and we're excited about it. We're still working on, again, a couple little details to make sure it's really safe. Still working through COVID protocols, but I'm hoping, really hoping that by the beginning of August, we're in a much better place and we'll all be able to wear our masks, but kind of hang out safely and enjoy each other's company a little bit more than we have the past year.
Celebrate the outdoors and mountain biking in Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire. Lisa, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll have to touch base with you as we get into the spring and summer season. And I look forward to watching you run by me at the series.
We look forward to seeing you, Chris.
All right. You are watching White Mountains TV.
Gear.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour relief. Allegra.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Shop for winter essentials at REI Co-op, featuring an extensive rental fleet. Or take a break from the slopes and grab petties at Katie's Nails. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
This weather report is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Kind of heading towards the end of the program, but want to let you know that this segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather around, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Tax-free shopping services and dining in North Conway. Online at settlersgreen.com. The snow report's coming up today, but first let's check in on the weather. Coming up today? Yeah, coming up. Checking in on the weather, and there you can see our national map and what's going to happen here. Low pressure is going to approach with rain, heavy at times for most locations. Wintry mix will fall in the mountains. As low pressure passes, winds will increase and become very gusty by sunrise on Monday and continue throughout the day. Fair weather is expected Tuesday before the next low pressure system moves in for Wednesday and Thursday. Today, rain mainly afternoon. The rain could be heavy at times. Areas of fog after 2 p.m. High near 40. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 100%. Tonight, rain mainly before 11 p.m. Rain could be heavy at times. Areas of fog between 8 and 10. Lows around 37. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour becoming west after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 100%. Then on Monday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 46. Breezy with winds 20 to 45. Could get some gusts as high as 45 on Monday. And then Monday night, clear with a low around 26 with highs, winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 57. Wednesday, 50% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 61. Thursday, rain likely, mainly before 2 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 49. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 37, and Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. Looking out for the whole week there for you.
You're up.
And don't forget, next week, well, it's spring break. Spring break. It will take a little bit of time off, and we'll be back Memorial Day weekend. And, of course, giving you all the information you want right here on White Mountains Today. But keep it tuned right here to White Mountains TV 16 because there's always great information, and there'll be the information that we provide both from outside TV and also from us here at White Mountains TV. So always a great thing to just keep it in, keep it going. And you can always go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and keep up to date on any events. If you say, I can't remember about that, click on that, and you can find out more information about that. So Explore the White Mountains will take our place until then with daily updated weather, events, interviews, and ideas on fun things to do in the mountains. So there you go. That's what I was saying, but I just made it more formal there. I have an announcement. I have an announcement, please. So, there's some new additions coming to Settlers Green. Settlers Green is elevating its food and entertainment offerings by adding 5 new tenants. Ryan Family Amusements will be opening an arcade at Suite J10 just next to the Old Navy. And that's going to include a game room with skill prize and video games. There's also a new candy shop, Sweets and More. It's set to open in early May next to Under Armour. For the adults, new alcohol retailer Beer and Wine Nation will offer a unique list of microbrews, including singles and bombers, 4-packs and 6-packs, along with a curated collection of popular wines. Pepper Palace, the planet's #1 hot shop, is opening in next to Crocs in June. Also of note, site work for the new Market Basket grocery store is expected to begin by summer at Settlers Green Street side. On Route 16 across from Settlers Crossing, construction of a new building that will include a Chipotle Mexican grill is on track and expected to be completed by August. So lots of things happening at Settlers Green. So a little update on ski conditions. King Pine was due to be open today, but they have closed for this season. So thank you to King Pine for giving us a great season once again. 100% open, so many weeks down there at King Pine. Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe is also closed for the season. All right, let's take another qualifier for our Watch and Win. The women's Althea Leafa Loft jacket insulated with Leafa Loft insulation, so it's super warm, yet also lightweight with excellent ventilation. The jacket packs a big punch for something so light, so it's perfect for skiers who don't want to pack a lot for a trip away from home. Plus the Cham-Pow beanie regular fit. And regular fit hat and the jacket is a women's extra small color. I don't know what color that is. I don't know which color.
The hat?
Is it magenta? No, the jacket.
It's a maroon, right?
Yeah, it's purpley. It's more purple.
Oh.
It's really cool. All righty, call us now at 603-356-6619. Of all the New England team names below, which one is real? Would it be the Hartford Dog Pack?
Dog Pack.
Dog Pack.
It's like you're from
The
Hartford.
Portland Red Tails, the New England Rebels, or the Hartford Whalers? Of the New England team names below, which one is real? So just one.
Just one.
Just one is real.
To my knowledge,
The Hartford Dog Pack, Portland Red Tails, New England Rebels, and Hartford Whalers.
Yes.
And exist at this point.
No.
So it's no.
It can be whenever, man.
Okay.
Can be whenever.
All right, because I think that would be. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Hi, Hartford Whalers.
The Hartford Whalers. Is it the Hartford Whalers, Matthew? It is the Hartford Whalers.
Of course it is.
It is the Hartford Whalers. Though I did like one of the other names that was there. So the Hartford Whalers, they were ice hockey, but they moved to Carolina in 1997. Wow.
We miss them.
I do. I miss them. Who's on the phone this morning?
Excuse me, I said I couldn't hear.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Who's on the phone?
Oh, my name is Brady Doyle.
Well, how are you today?
I'm just fine.
Well-
Brother was better.
Well, that's great. Well, we will. You are our next qualifier for the Helly Hansen jacket. We'll get some more information from you. So the Hartford Whalers.
Yeah.
Well, one of those other names was really cool. Which one? I don't know what it was. The
Want me to bring it back up?
Yeah, the Dog Pack was
the
fun.
Hartford Dog Pack.
Yeah, New England Rebels. I thought there was a New England Rebels at one point. Maybe not.
Probably the Revs. Maybe you're thinking.
Oh, yeah, the Rebels.
Kind of sounds like that. I try to trick people into making.
And the
them
Portland Red Tails, because there is the Portland Red Claws, right?
Claws.
The basketball team.
One of my least favorite names ever for a sports
But
team.
Hartford Dog Pack. I like that.
The Hartford Wolf Pack is actually.
Yeah, I like that though. That's I love minor league baseball teams and
Yes.
some of their names. So, all right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Resort TV Research wants to know what networks you're watching on television when you're in resort areas. Log on to resorttvresearch.com/survey. Do it from your phone, tablet, or computer and let us know, and we'll enter you into a drawing to win a custom-built Carver titanium bike. Log on, complete the survey telling us what networks you've been watching, and enter to win. That's it. Go to resorttvresearch.com/survey. See site for complete rules.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy to follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com. Watch weekly highlights of the Mountain Meister Race Series right here on White Mountains TV. Wednesday is Meister Day at Cranmore Mountain Resort, and our camera will be on the scene to capture the Valley's top racers and top characters. Will you make the cut? Look for a new weekly video every Thursday right here on White Mountains TV. Coverage brought to you by The Valley Originals, Zeb's General Store, and Settlers Green. This week's video is coming up in less than 20 minutes.
Age before beauty? Why not both? visibly diminish wrinkled skin in just 2 days. New Crepe Corrector Lotion, only from Gold Bond. Championing your skin.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
And welcome back to White Mountains today. It is raining outside, about 38 degrees, and rain in the forecast for today. Hey, but you know when there wasn't rain was last week for Mountain Meisters, so let's check out about the final Mountain Meister event. I'm going to call it an event that happened last week.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Settlers Green, local restaurants in countless styles at 70 tax-free stores. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
It's about celebrating history, tradition, and skiing. This is Hannes. Hannes, the father of modern skiing, the original Meister from St. Anton, Austria. Okay, 50 years of meistering. This is Dave.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Backside of Hamlin over there. These are the faces. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Last day. Hey, that rhymes.
Kayla.
Hi.
Hi. Look at this. There's the Kay Hamlin. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Yeah.
This is Larry. Knuckle Dragger.
Yes, sir.
Knuckle Dragger. Knuckle Dragger out of the gate. Last day.
How's everybody doing out there? It is World Cup Wednesday. It's the Jen's Friends race. Make sure to do your donations today. I'm coming from you live from the top of Cranmore in my Twisted Tea onesie. Every year on the last race of the year, I don the Twisted Tea onesie for Jen's Friends. And we just want to do a quick shout out to the Hot Tub Time Machiners. We are in first place. We're holding on first place, and we're going to win it this year.
Oh my gosh, the time machine right here.
Right here.
All right here, man. Look at this.
How you doing, buddy?
Corey, man, talk to me.
Talk to you.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, you're with the machine as well?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh, look at this. We got excellent. Talk.
Andy's, White Mountain Trading Post, the Stove Shop. We got some great rookies on the team from Simply Water. Just pretty awesome.
I just
Very
talked with
excited.
Seamus. You guys are right there.
Oh yeah, we grabbed part of the McGrath team, took those guys on. So
should not have been surprised that you're on the team, man. So it's been a good. We're pulling out on another character for the last time. This is Kevin Hamlin for the 10th week here. Talk to me.
Week 10, last week. Jen's Friends, Cancer Foundation fundraiser. This is a big one. So hopefully we got a lot of money in that green bucket up there, and everybody's taking multiple runs today.
Right.
Course is holding up okay. A little bit of a luge track, but
Right.
we're all right. Yeah, things are going good. And we have awards next Thursday. April 1st, down at Tuckerman's Brewery.
Okay.
I'll have a table with all the awards, and come down, grab a nice, delicious Tuckerman's brew, and pick up your awards if you want some.
Nice. Mountain Meisters 2021.
Wrapping it up.
Woo, right here, Katie Hamlin.
Right,
okay, this has been great. Feel?
It felt fast and it hurt on the shoulder.
Wow, terrific. It felt fast. And
like a speeding demon.
Woo!
Right?
All right.
One more. Keep going. All right, this is C.C. Seymour, a.k.a. Hans, saying, see you next year. Meisters 2021. Ha!
Is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Time for us to give away our final watch and win of the winter season. And of course, that is the Women's Alphelia Rifa Loft jacket insulated with Rifa Loft insulation. It's a Helly Hansen, plus we have the fabulous Helly Hansen Cham Pao beanie. So we're going to give that away right now. And so we're very excited that we could do this. So we have our little pieces of paper here to figure out who our winner is. Alrighty, and it is Gail Bowie. Gail Bow. Oh, yeah, it could be Bowie. It depends on whether you want to put an accent aigu on the E. So Gail, you are our winner. So she called us from Bartlett, New Hampshire. So congratulations, Gail, on winning the great Helly Hansen jacket. So just one of the great prizes we gave away this winter. We gave away a lot of really good stuff with our watch and win.
Yes.
Many things. So we must bid adieu until Memorial Day weekend when we'll be back. But make sure you keep it tuned right here to TV 16. And, of course, every Saturday and Sunday, of course, let me find out exactly so I can worded perfectly here for you. What is that? Where to go? Explore the White Mountains. That was the one why I couldn't think of that. We'll take our place until then with daily updated weather, events, interviews, and ideas on fun things to do in the mountains. Plus, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. Matthew, thanks so much for hanging with me this winter and having a good time.
It's fun.
And we'll be back. We'll be back in 2 months. And think about it. All the things that it's kind of funny, because we'll go.
Right.
And then when we come back, and it'll be springtime, and all the summer attractions will be open, and probably outdoor dining, and all these different things that you can do. It'll be kind of like a little beep, and then next thing you know. So we'll have a chance to talk about all of that. So once again, thank you for joining us right here. This is Rob Clark saying, have a great day.